What's going on, peeps? It's your boy Gromit, and today I wanted to make more of an informational video for the drumming community. I'm going to be discussing why I think tuning drums is important. Now, I'm not saying that tuning drums is something that you absolutely have to do from the start. It's like beginner's knowledge or whatever, because I believe when you first get a drum kit, your main notion is just to beat the shit out of it, like my dick every single night. But I think tuning drums is really important for which style you want to go for, because the way that your drum's perceived, specifically the pitch, is what accompanies the music. For example, you look at people like Stuart Copeland, who I've been making a lot of videos on recently, and he tuned his drum to fit in with the particular bass line or the particular guitar riff that Andy Summers or Sting was doing. This is because it kind of gives more emphasis. It makes the drums not just feel like something that's keeping the beat, it makes it feel like it's part of the melody as well. And I think that's why tuning drums is necessary, is very important. So I want to talk about kind of what styles of tuning I use for certain styles, what equipment I use to tune my drums and stuff like that. So if you are starting out on a drum kit and you are at that stage now where you know some basic shit and you just want to kind of learn the normal commodities of owning a drum kit, aka learning how to tune, I definitely wouldn't recommend one of these, because these you can find anywhere and they are a pain in the fucking ass to use. Yes, they tune your drum kit well, but it just takes ages to tune your drum kit with one of these. So scrap one of those in the bin. It's just flew onto my fucking ear and then on my muzzle and down. And I would personally recommend, if I can get it out, getting one of these. Now this is literally the same as the thing I just showed, but the extra little given to this that makes it much more easy to use is that you used to hold your hand onto, well, your two fingers onto this, and then it revolves around like that, making tuning just a lot more easy. You can tune with a lot more pace and accuracy because you know you've got that thing. So what you do is you just... So I don't know if this is a universal norm for drum kits, because I'm sure there's some fucking stupid drum kit that tunes differently. But basically, you want to get your drum key. I know this is the one that I said not to use, but I've fucking lost my other one and this is recorded hours later. But basically, you just want to place your drum key in between the little bolty kind of things that are on the side, and you turn it clockwise to tune upwards, you turn it anti-clockwise to tune downwards. So the example that I'm going to show is going to be with the kit tuned up to the absolute tightness it can go. Basically, as the kit is tuned up more to get higher pitched, the tightness of the actual skin increases. That's why it becomes progressively more harder as you tighten along until basically you can't budge it anymore. So yeah, that's how you tune a fucking drum kit. So these, you can get them for only like £1 to £2 more than the shitty normal ones that you can get, and they just do the job much better. So I personally recommend getting these particular tuning keys. Now that we've gone on to how to tune your drums, let's go on to particular pitches. Now, at the moment, I've got my drum kit tuned high pitched because that's the way that I like my drum kit. I've always liked tuning my fucking toms and my snare right to the optimum tightness and playing like that. So I'll give you an example. Now the reason that I like having my drum kit tuned high is because I like to play with the guitar. I don't really like to play with the bass. I like to more or less play with what the guitar is playing. So the reason I have it high pitched is so that the toms can kind of interlink with the guitar much better, because the guitar is supposed to be more higher pitch. And also I think the style that I like to go for, which is a soft kind of rock, you know, that reggae rock, that police style, as I've been fucking banging on about fucking ridiculous amounts. I think that when you have a drum kit tuned to that height, it adds more complexity, and as I was saying before, it adds more melody to the drum track. It makes it more than just a... And it, you know, you can really make a melody out of it, especially if you like to play with your rack toms in the beats, like... You know, you just get more of a high-pitched vibe. So the styles I would usually go for if you are wanting to have a high-pitched drum kit are the following: reggae, jazz, soft rock, and more disco-y, upbeat kind of music, kind of, you know, that pop style.